letting my phone charge up a little bit more. So we're going to continue with Libra then. Weekly love readings. So I'll do a 9-card spread. I'll get 3 cards for how you're feeling, 3 cards for how your person's feeling, and 3 cards for the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel, get messages from them, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit. Okay. Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Libra's highest good. How is Libra feeling in these final days of December 2024 and the first few days of January 2025? 3 cards, please. How is Libra feeling with regards to one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting? Right, we've got the Hanged Man. So it's like it was upright but a little bit in the challenge position. So I think you're trying to understand other people's perspectives right now, or problem solve. Okay, we've got the King of Pentacles. We've got a lot of Pentacles energy at the moment in all of the readings. With the Death card, Scorpio, that's coming out a lot. Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So I think you're trying to be practical. I think you're trying to close out a cycle and have a brand new, exciting adventure, offering like full emotion towards something. I think you're the King of Pentacles. I think you're in a very earthy, practical, responsible energy. And I think you're, moving in the direction of love, emotion, but from an angle of being practical. The Wheel of Fortune, guys. The Wheel of Fortune, luck is on your side. Right, your person now has got the Tower and the Hanged Man. So there's an extra Hanged Man in this deck. They're going through a Tower moment. And they're trying to gain insight, okay, and look at it as like half, glass half full, not just glass half empty. I mean, they may feel like they can control the Tower, but they can't. The Queen of Wands. It's a third person energy, the Queen of Wands. It's someone who's very attractive, very ambitious, very passionate, very capable, goal driven. Okay, something's a challenge that excites them. Can be third party energy. Right, we have got, for them, for your person, we've got the 7 of Wands, competitive, 5 of Swords. They're not afraid to, say what they think, even if it hurts feelings. The King of Swords, intelligent, communicative, and excellent orator, someone who does their research. They make moves in an intelligent, logical way. We've got the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like someone's using strategy to gain the upper hand. They don't want to work together. So this is a little bit alarming, to be honest. They're showing up as a third party. and being very conniving, very competitive, determined, clever, manipulative. It's not about cooperating for them. We've got the Eight of Swords reversed coming out of mental entrapment. You know, it's an illusion of the mind that things are stuck, that we're stuck. You're not a tree, you know, and you're not someone without a brain, without arms and legs. You can problem solve things, you can look at things from another perspective. You can gain wisdom from others. You can move yourself out of situations. There's so many things that can be done. The Judgment reversed, the World reversed, and the what is that? Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is separation. The World is an ending. Judgment is a call to action. Eight of Swords is release from mental entrapment. Right, it ends with someone walking away after trying to hold something together, which is interesting as an outcome. Someone's walking away and accepting that something's over. Eight of Cups is upright and they're walking away after feeling like, you know, like they stubbornly wanted to hang around. Okay, we've got a combination of the Queen of Cups reversed, the Moon, Pisces energy, and the Sun, major for Leo. But major for Pisces, major for Leo. Someone's bravely going forth and it's going to result in their childlike happiness. The Queen of Cups could be someone who's over emotional, or they could be someone who's under emotional. They could be blocked, you know, and unempathetic towards others. Someone's going to be fearless and it's going to lead to success, to happiness, childlike, you know, happiness, exhilaration, excitedness, carefree, you know, wild abandon, like. So we have got so many kings and queens here. We've got a King of Pentacles. You're showing up as the King of Pentacles. We've got a Queen of Wands, a third party energy, or someone who's incredibly determined, fire energy. We've got a King of Swords, intelligence, wisdom, manipulation, persuasive abilities. It's someone very, very careful, very clever and determined. There's a lot of fire and swords here. There isn't there isn't a cooperative energy here. This is trouble. Got a Queen of Cups. As the outcome. And the Eight of Cups, separation. There's too many people involved in this. There's like 4 different people, or 2 people are embodying practical energy and fire energy. Well, okay, so on your person's side, they're the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. So you could be the Queen of Cups. As well as the King of Pentacles. So on your side, you've got new perspective. You've got the Death card, major for Scorpio, the end of something, the Wheel of Fortune. So you're feeling incredibly fortuitous. I think you're pushing forward with a separation with that 8 of Cups. And I think you're quite cold about it because you know it's going to lead to your happiness. I think your person is a third party that is prepared to do whatever it takes to split up, you know, you and the person you used to be with, your ex, the person you were in union with. I think this is a third party that's showing up that's like very determined to do whatever it takes and send people away in all different directions. Using communication, using wit, using knowledge. I think your last weekly love reading. Oh, I've just realised my mic's off. Hang on. Sorry guys, I hope that isn't too quiet. Sorry Libra, I forgot to plug the mic in. Yeah. Yeah, thinking about it, I think this is all you. I think you coldly, you know, going forward. Could be coldly or it could be with full emotion, full range of emotion. You know, it's almost overwhelming, but you're kind of going forwards anyway because you know it's going to lead to your happiness. You know you're going to be carefree. You feel like you've got the Wheel of Fortune behind you. Luck is on your side. You know that this is like meant to happen. Your person's got the Tower, the Hanged Man, the Queen of Wands, competition, competitive, arguments, persuasive. Not willing to work together. You might have to temper the emotion of whoever you've started dating. If you've started dating someone, they may feel a lot of emotion and they may be ultra competitive and they may be ultra passionate, and you may need to tame them and get them to cooperate, because they may, if you wind them up enough, they may cause a lot of trouble here and a lot of drama, you know, like on your behalf, thinking it's helpful. Be very careful, like if you wind this person up enough, they're going to go off. For some reason, that's what I'm getting here. Because there's so much fire and they're showing up as a third party energy and very goal oriented, very ambitious. We've got Aries, the Tower, we've got loads of swords flying around, which is, you know, harsh words being spoken, like things that can't be taken back. We've got wands, competition, fighting, jousting, a lack of cooperation. So either you've had an argument with this person and you're finishing with them, or they are going to argue with other people to defend you, to kind of make you think that they're supportive of you, but it could leave everyone in tears. So you're either going to break up with them, or it's about you walking away from an ex-husband or an ex-wife, partner that you lived with, very, very serious thing, and moving into your freedom, but you're either doing it without emotion or you're over emotional, and that's why this person's kind of pulling off that energy as well. What's the nature of this relationship between, right, unrequited love? So you could be arguing with your new person and it could result in you walking away, because you might realise that you like them, but they've been, someone to fill up time or make you feel involved. When you're going through a major separation, you might realise like this was a rebound, or you might feel that they don't love you and it's kind of not really going anywhere. Or you may feel that it was unrequited love with your ex. Okay, like take it how it resonates. Why has this person got the Tower? The Tower and the Hanged Man for this Queen of Wands. Why have they got arguments and fighting and competition? Pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. They might think that you're flirting with other people. They may get caught flirting with other people and you may argue over that. There's a sense of competition and arguments and a lack of cooperation, like disagreements, having different agendas. So, and we've got unrequited love. Or it may cause arguments if someone finds out about your Queen of Wands, and they may have arguments with your ex. If that's being secret, because pets can show up with new love or new dating partners. Sorry, I know that seems a bit confusing. See if I can get any more. Why have we got the Seven of Wands, competitive? Pregnancy. Someone's expecting. This is looking a bit chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. You could get pregnant, or your person could get pregnant, or this could represent a new, relationship that is exposed to an ex, and, where there's going to be a separation or divorce. They're going to find out that you started something new with this person and, you're dating someone. It's in its like initial throes, so it's all romantic and like the prospect of new, and it could cause a lot of friction, a lot of jealousy, and make something, even more acrimonious. So let's get some advice, let's get some soulful truths. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's Soul Action, Libra, share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. So Libra, you may be getting to a point where you're having a lot of revelations, you've grown a lot, you've experienced a lot, you've come through a lot, and sharing that with others. You're walking a very brave road, like through separation or divorce. There's not enough people talking about that. There's not enough people helping each other. There's not enough people being honest that soul contracts come to an end, with the best of intentions. And 99% of us have the best of intentions when we marry. It doesn't always work out, and that's okay. It's 2024. It's about to be 2025. Perhaps if you write a book about your soul's journey and like you kind of discovering yourself, there might be other people who buy that book, and that might make you feel validated, justified. You can also be helping others. It all has to be for something. This crazy wild ride that we call life has to be for some reason. I share my wisdom and the hard lessons I've learned through tarot. Maybe you could write a book, maybe you could do a podcast, maybe you could have a project that allows you to communicate everything that you're going through and being through, to share with others, because you're a very social person. Libra's a social butterfly. You're very attractive, you're very brave, you're the scales of justice. So you're about seeking justice, being authentic, being honest. You want fairness, and that includes getting fairness for yourself. Okay, so there's a message in there about sharing, this pursuit of justice, pursuit of fairness, pursuit of happiness, sharing that with others, sharing your brave journey. You could have a book and follow it up with another one. Just because you don't know how your story ends right now, Libra, doesn't mean you can't have a book to follow it up, when you've lived a bit more life. And then another book, and then another book. This is not the end of your story, but you've already lived so much. It's book worthy. Okay. A lot of people will stay in things because it's safe, or they just don't want the drama, or they're scared of like starting over. But Librans are about being truthful, and you don't like drama. You just want things to be fair, but other people bring drama to Libra. And I'm not saying Librans don't make mistakes, but I think your intentions are just to be authentic, and live authentically. Okay, and that can be messier and not as tidy as everybody else would like. We shouldn't stay where we are and keep quiet, because that would suit other people. That's such an old-fashioned point of view. Release. Today, I release limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything out of alignment. I'm ready for transformation and welcome this shift. I'm creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. Every day, I'm learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. It's okay to want to stay home and be alone. I deserve days to myself, days to relax and simply be. I honour how I feel and take this day to do the things that feel nurturing to me. So you're being told to nurture yourself, to release what's happened in the past and the burdens of that. And, again, in this, we've got an image of books, haven't we? So you're being encouraged to speak about, your life's journey. Speak about it, write about it, share it, okay? Boldly go where no one's been before, but then, like, talk about it, okay? It's a shame to do that and not kind of communicate that with anyone. Voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. You're enough, you are complete. You know, Librans crave duality, so you crave to be in a union. But the other side of that is when you're in a union, sometimes unions are in balance and sometimes they go out of balance. And when unions are going badly, there's total imbalance, you know, and so then you want to be out of it. And I think you're very sensitive to the scales tipping. Not everybody wants to talk through it and work through it, even if it's healthy to do that. So if you recognise something isn't going to turn back and rebalance, you know, that's very frustrating to you. It's very disheartening. You know, and if it stays that way, everyone's got compassion, everyone's got patience, but if it stays that way, you've got no problem like leaving it. I think it might be interesting for you, Libra, to look at the reading that I did that was looking at who you've been in a previous life, because you may find that you were wronged in a previous life, and so your life's purpose is to fulfill, you know, successfully advocating for yourself and having your own voice and not conforming and not being pushed around or told what you need to do and not to conform with traditional ways of being and doing it. I would look at that. If you scroll back, I don't have playlists, and maybe I need to do a playlist of who you were in a previous life, because I only do them occasionally. But I think it was maybe 2 months ago when I did that. It's probably October time, you know, like the last week of October. If you scroll back, anyway, if you scroll back, you'll see it. I might try and create a playlist while I've got the time. Because I feel like this is something, this is your lesson to learn. It's about justice and seeking your own justice, advocating for yourself, you know, obtaining fairness in a life that's unfair. I'm gonna leave that there. I tell you what, I haven't pulled from this one. Confidence and courage. Face life's adventures and challenges bravely with confidence and courage. Spirit's encouraging you to keep walking forward on this scary journey, okay, of separation. Don't doubt yourself and don't listen to the naysayers, like, you know what's best for you. Spiritual journey, explore the deep connection with the universe on your spiritual journey. Continue to question things, continue to ponder, continue to explore emotional depth, spiritual depth, intuition through tarot, through religion, through art, through reading, highly intellectual activities, you know, brain exercise. It's brain gym, isn't it? You're a truth seeker. Yeah, set healthy boundaries. No one is to tell you the best way to live life because they are earthlings, they are earthly beings trying to have a spiritual experience. They know no more than you do, Libra. Okay? That's what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, I'm going to leave that one there. Right, we will be going on to Scorpio momentarily. I've got Bon Jovi's "Oh, we're halfway there. Ah, living on a prayer." It's about, like, you know, like pushing forward, isn't it, no matter what, and like things will be okay even if they feel like they're not going to be. This is the journey, this is the scary journey, and you keep going forward anyway. Right, Scorpio. Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Scorpio's highest good. How is Scorpio feeling in these final days of December 2024 and the first few days of January 2025? 3 cards, please. Seven of Pentacles, a reflective energy. That's normal, isn't it, for this time of year? Looking at the past, what's been happening this year, what's been happening in life so far. Right, we've got a combination of the Nine of Swords reversed with the Page of Swords upright. So this is good, this reversal, because it's release from anxiety and fear. You're watchful, okay, but you're looking out for the good stuff coming your way as well as the bad. I don't think you're letting fear rule you anymore. I think you'll have your eyes open, but you're aware that there'll be good stuff coming as well as bad. The Hanged Man we've got in the challenge, it's sort of like up, like reversed and in the challenge. So this is someone who's very stubborn. Okay, so Scorpio, you are a fixed sign. You're one of the signs that struggles with change, even though you're the Death card. and you're about saying out the old and bringing in the new, you may be feeling a little bit stubborn. That could be a bit of a challenge. Try to see things from a different perspective, okay? That's, you're being encouraged not to look back too much with fear because of what's happened previously. You know, have your eyes open, but know that good stuff is like 2025 is going to be filled with good stuff. And you know that, you know, you're a very emotional sign. So rationalize it. Okay, what was all the good stuff that happened this year? There's going to be more of that. Every year's filled with ups and downs. It's a huge mistake to say, oh, best year yet. That's bull crap, isn't it? We know life is full of ups and downs, and it'll always be like that. Okay, we've got the Queen of Cups reversed with the Moon and the Sun. That's what we had in the last reading. So who did we just do? It was Virgo, no, Libra. You may be a Scorpio, Libra, cusper. You could be early on in Scorpio season. Okay. See, this is about, I'm not joking, this exact like card combo came out for the last reading. It's about not letting the emotions get the best of you, not being afraid, going towards your happiness, you know, not worrying about judgment from others. In fact, that came up for your person, so you could be dealing with you could be dealing with a Libra or someone who's got Libra heavily in their chart. Or it could just be that they're going through, you know, a story. Oh my God, I think you're seeing a Libra or you're thinking about a Libra. You've got the major for, excuse me, the major for Pisces and the major for Leo, but it's just weird how it's the same card combination with the same positions. Oh my God, this is freaky. This is freaky. This is freaky, guys. Libra was dealing with a separation and the third party was showing up with these card combinations. And these are brand new cards, they're super shiny and they keep sliding around and everything, so they don't stick in clumps. It's not like that wouldn't be the reason, this is on purpose. The Hanged Man with the Tower, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I think you're mixed in with a Libra and their third party here. Or you could be the third party in a scenario with a Libra. Yeah, you could be involved with a Libra and you're the third party, or someone who has Libra in placements. The Four of Swords, respite, taking a break after a tower. There's going to be major upheaval. There's going to be major upheaval. And you're going to need to rest after, because it's crazy change that's happening. The Devil, Capricorn, major for Capricorn. That's codependence, addiction, obsession, anything, any kind of like habit or behavior that's, excessive. Like, you could be a workaholic, you don't have to be a junkie, or like, it could be an affair, or it could be that. You could just be locked in, like, thinking about the past, or overthinking, obsessively, like, thinking about, obsessively watching or thinking about this King of Swords. An argument that you've had with an air sign, or a Leo, or a Pisces. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, we've got heavy sword energy here. Heavy fire. I didn't know if someone was very, like, harsh with you, some sort of argument or nasty words, or they were being very competitive, and they like forsake, like, so, like, when you forsake someone else's feelings because you've got your eyes on the prize. I think someone's, like, upset you, and you can't stop thinking about it. There's a need to take a break from thinking about whatever was said to you that was hurtful. There's a need to not attach your happiness to whatever this person says or does. What is the nature of this relationship, please? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Instead of a lack of emotion, that could be over emotional. Got competitive. We've got arguments. Someone could be fighting over you, fighting for your attention. Yeah, the Queen of Cups reverse, it's not a great. It's like when someone's letting their emotions spill over, they're becoming like, passion, when it spills over, can become like, love can turn to hate, passion can become, aggression. Um, And then we say things that we don't really mean. It does feel like there's been some major stuff's gone down here, and the stubbornness could be a problem. Looking back too much could be a problem. Is passion like the right medium for is it the right ground to have a relationship with someone, or could it be like too much of a tumultuous, unsettled, like scattered journey? Because if it is, like, you need to send this person packing. Let's see what soulful messages come out. Right, your advice is to be courageous, to get rid of any self-limiting beliefs, to dance, to say what's on your mind, okay, to express these heavy emotions, to move and release. You get this quite a lot, Scorpio, like you have so many like emotions inside are like bottled up, and you get similar readings, not the same messages, but similar readings to Cancer. Like if you look at your exterior with this shell, your exoskeleton are very like tough, hardy. You survive difficult conditions. You move in a very strategic way. You thrive under pressure. Like you're a scorpion, you're out in the desert, you've got that sting. You know, you can survive tough conditions, but all of that will be having an impact on your emotions. You are a human being. You're not a scorpion. You have many complex ranges of emotions, ranges of thought. You're a highly reflective person. Things that happen to you hurt you, and you hold that same as anyone else. So it's important to do these things to release it, speak about what's happened, dance, let things out, be frivolous. Don't apologise for, you don't have to be happy all the time, and you don't have to, just not say anything about stuff that's happened. Don't kind of tell yourself limiting beliefs, okay? So let's read through these. What part of you is apologising for your truth and why? Today's soul action or homework. Today be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologise or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you're brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives within all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. Today's mantra is courage is contagious. Speaking about things that are upsetting to you isn't embarrassing, and it isn't a weakness. It's a strength. Being brave enough to open up to others, it takes a lot of guts to do that, it takes a lot of courage. And when others open up to you, they're finding it easy because they're doing it all the time. If you're not doing it all the time, it could be a major challenge for you. So have a go at just opening up, and if nothing bad happens, that's your confirmation that, it was actually fine all along to do that. What's the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe that it's possible. So, Scorpio, there's a kind of way that you wish you were. There's something you're admiring other people do, and you're like, why can't I be more like that? You can. You can do that as of this second, okay? If you're not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe that it's possible. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. Dance. When was the last time I danced freely? Do you dance, or are you too self-conscious? Because it will shift you into a beautiful state. You should dance, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and your heart. Because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a charge of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it's the gateway to freedom. To become free, dance. Today's soul action: dance for 3 minutes to your favourite song. Notice the inward fire grow within and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action: share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. Talk about shit with people, Scorpio. You need to do that. If you can't open up to a mate, or you can't open up to a relative, that you live with or you're very, very close to, people that love you and care about you, if you can't open up to them, what's the point? Who can you feel safe with? You know? Or find someone that you can open up to. If you can't open up to people that love you and care about you unconditionally, then open up to a random stranger, on a chat forum, or open up to a random, you know, stranger, like in a safer environment, like with a GP. Talk to someone about shit, but you need to do it. You've had this message so many times. This is your journey. This is like your lifelong lesson, is to learn to open up, because not everyone's like out to get you. Nothing bad happens when you talk about shit, and no one judges you who actually loves you and cares about you. They probably feel relieved that they know what's going on in that head and that heart of yours. Because they're probably like telling you their problems, and when you don't do it for them, they don't get to be a friend for you, they don't get to be a parent for you, they don't get to be a brother or a sister for you, they don't get to be an auntie or an uncle or a cousin for you, they don't get to be, you know, an understanding boss for you. Like, let people be there for you. It's important. That's how you solidify friendships and relationships. Let a partner be there for you. Be vulnerable, because that's a gift to the people that you love and care about. Sometimes people toy with our emotions when we're dating, or this could be a reading, where it's just someone who's like fairly platonic with you, but they've played with your emotions, and if you don't express it, or someone's rejected you, or put other people's noses out of joint, and you think, actually, I don't think they fit into our family at all, I've changed my mind, like, it's just good to express all of these things. Antelope spirit, life is speeding up. Don't let life go by being the same version of you. Okay, use this time to evolve. Every day is a new opportunity, every hour is a new opportunity. Every second, every new breath is an opportunity. You don't have to be the same person. Just because you could be like the same way for years and years. People lose weight where they've always been like obese. They just decide like today's the day, and they just fucking do it. Um, People decide to be, I don't know. They decide to be like retraining something and like decide to be a farmer after being a banker in London their entire life. They just go, do you know what? Like, I really don't like this lifestyle anymore. Like, I thought I did, but I want a different way of being. And they've probably gone decades, like being the same person, doing the same thing. Something inside them's like their own personality, their own burning embers inside them have spoken to them and said, you need to change, get the hell out of here. And it doesn't matter how long you've done a particular thing for, it's important just to embrace the change, like seize the day, take this next breath, to be different. If you wish you were doing things differently or saying or being differently, then start doing it right now. Okay, your light is shining brightly. You are reaching your destination. Okay, so you might be worried about what's happened in the past that might make you feel insecure about your future and think, like, what's going to happen to me, or like, where am I going to end up, or how's everything going to look in a year's time, or 5 years' time, or 10 years' time. But the beauty of life is the journey that you don't even know you're going to be on. It's like Rainbow Road on Fortnite, Rocket League. It's Rocket Racing, sorry. It's a wild, road that's rainbow coloured going through space, and that's what life is. And you got to kind of know that so much is going to happen before you reach your destination. Um, and it's going to be miraculous and brilliant, and there's going to be so much good stuff happening. That journey's winding for a reason, okay? So don't panic and think ahead too much. Begin now, take your first step. There you go, Spirit's giving you a nudge. Enjoy the journey. What have we just said? Enjoy the journey, okay? There's so much time, there really is. By the time you get older, you won't be sad that people get old anymore. You think, God, I'm so tired. I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm so tired. Like, you be ready for the longer sleep. Um, I do feel like, if you look at all the cards, we've got life is speeding up. Antelope spirit, life is speeding up. Your light is shining brightly. Take your first step and enjoy the journey. It's you're very much being encouraged to evolve in a very emotionally open kind of way. Allow the emotions to flow. Don't push them down. Don't ignore them. Let them out, whether they're upsetting ones or happy ones. Let them out. Okay, you might need to go on a roller coaster to get the ball rolling, or do something that kind of makes you scream or laugh, or like watch something that makes you hysterical with laughter, like get those emotions out somehow. Okay. Um So I'm not really sure about this person. I'm not sure about them if they're for you or not, or if they've just done something to really upset you. But you don't need to dwell on it, okay? People do bizarre things. It's nothing to do with you. So I'm going to ask if there's someone different coming in for you other than this Queen of Cups reverse, because they seem like an odd bod to me. I'm not getting lovey-dovey vibes off them. I'm getting competitive, argumentative. You know, it's got you in your head, and you've got the Tower for major change. So when will someone new come in for Scorpio, please? Oh my God, within a couple of days. Do your spiritual homework, and someone's going to come in for you that's really emotionally healthy. This could have been a twin flame. This could have been someone that has been brought in to kind of be that emotionally, like using you like an emotional punch bag, where you have to respond and you have to express sadness, you have to cry, you have to get angry, you have to laugh, you have to talk to people about it. This is your like nudge to like open up, you know, and invite in someone who can be passionate without being hurtful, someone who can be passionate without being, you know, manipulative, or you're being nudged to evolve. You're going to go through an ascension, and it's going to cause you to meet like the love of your life. We all grow and evolve when things are difficult. We don't grow if things are perfect all the time. If we don't meet people that provoke healing in us or evolution in us, then we don't grow and we don't change. We stay as we are. And who wants to do that? No one is a finished version of themselves. Release the past. Look at that. Release past wounds to embrace new beginnings. Release, let go, and move forwards. That's beautiful. Out with the old and in with the new for 2025. It's going to be a beautiful wild ride for you, Scorpio. You're going to grow so much, you're not going to recognise yourself, okay? And I think it's going to happen in a matter of like, literally like days, weeks. You're going to do so much growing and changing. Right, I'm going to close out the Scorpio one there. We will be moving on to Sagittarius once I've cleared these cards. I may have to run and get my dinner because my mum shouts at me if I do. You get told off if you don't go and get your dinner straight away. That's ridiculous, isn't it? I'm 39 years old. She's a Virgo, so she's a perfectionist. Told you. Okay. I knew that was coming. Right. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have my dinner, and I'll charge the phone back up and I'll come back on for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. Okay. I will come back on in like 20 minutes.